Hey guys, this is Vic, and this is just the question going out to you guys. How many of you are struggling to go ahead and really start to earn or actually brand yourself within your online internet marketing niche? Because I know a lot of you guys realize that, if people don't know of you or get good content from you on a regular basis, it's like, okay, so why should I buy from this person? Because they won't get to know, like, and trust you. So how would you like to do an over the shoulder watching as I go ahead and go through a daily checklist of things that are done? Not only is it a daily checklist of things that I go through, but the daily checklist is provided to me. In addition to that, I'll do my own marketing after that, but this is a great start for any newbie to the internet marketing space as far as how to get started within it. And this is going to be an over-the-shoulder training on a daily checklist of things to do. So here's the shortcut. So what we're going to do here is we're going to jump on over to our what we call our platform. This is the Empower Network platform. Now, if you're not already part of my team, then what you want to do, or part of the Empower Network in and of itself, then go ahead and click on the button below. There should be a button that says, yes, let me in, or help me get started. You click on that, go ahead and get started. You get an absolute full trial to the platform, and then you could follow me along more easily. Now, what's so powerful about it? Number one, next month we'll be completing our 5th year in business, all online affiliate network marketing type business. It's an amazing business model that's gone in unheard of 5 years on the online space. Number two is that starting November, we'll be going into our 6th year. So we've already created, I'm not sure how many millionaires, how many $100,000 heirs through our business. But in addition to that, David Wood has the vision to get this company to a multi-billion-dollar business, and you're going to want to go along for the ride. Now, here's one thing that we've done. He's already mentioned that he's got like 500 pages of content that he still hasn't even published yet for you and I to use as our own content. What I recommend is that you kind of change around the wording just a little bit so it's you. So here is the back office of the Empower Network. Once you sign up and join with me, you'll have this, except unless you upgrade to all of the other products, these might be red. I urge you to go ahead and upgrade at the earliest possible convenience, because the training here will put you on the same page as all the top earners within our team. So here is the daily checklist, okay? Here's the daily shortcut habits. Remember, 21 days makes a habit. Number one, complete each assignment in the checklist in order. Tell us what you learned in the comments, and come back Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time, and do it all again. And that's basically it. It's 3 steps, but there's multiple steps to do number one, which is the checklist, which is great. So here's a couple of links, and here's some stuff that you're going to get. Let me just make this easy for you. What I do here, so you send your daily message, all of this great stuff, but send your Facebook message, your Twitter. What I basically do is I go straight to this link right here. Swipe today's text message here, okay? Now this is going to be actually, I'm not going to scroll all the way down because we've got 24 days or 24 days of content. You can scroll all the way down. As you keep scrolling, it keeps loading more. But I'm just going to show you one thing that I do. Once I get over here, I go ahead and I do a file, download as a docx file. Now, I believe that if you don't own Microsoft Office and you don't have access to Microsoft Word, I believe a docx file you can still open up in the free Google Docs. Now, you really can't see it, but I'm going to say here, I'm going to say open, show in folder, and here it is. So I showed it in folder. So now we're going to open it up, double click on that, and I'll show you why I do this. I want to take all of my links and actually change them to my affiliate. So see here, it says your affiliate ID. So I'm going to highlight this bad boy. I'm going to right click. I'm going to do copy. And then since enable editing, okay, so I own Word, okay, but if you don't, I believe you can do the same thing with Google Docs. So now I'm going to click on this and I'm going to say replace. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Control V to paste it. And I'm going to change this with my affiliate link, 4097357. Now, if you join my team, you went ahead and you got your affiliate link also, and you'll know what it is, okay? It's your logon ID to the Empower Network. Now I'm going to click on Replace All. 56 replacements. That's because we got 24 days worth over here. Let's just do it again. Replace all. Okay, all done. 0 replacements. So I'm going to close this out. And now you see that these links here, instead of saying affiliate link, it's got my affiliate ID in them. Now, here is another thing that we want to change. But instead, what we're going to do here is we're going to take the daily shortcut, okay, and we're going to put it into a Google URL shortener. This is very simple stuff, so don't get overwhelmed with it. If you follow me step by step, you'll see how simple this is. If you're just going to kind of listen to me as opposed to following me and pausing, you're going to have a more difficult time. So that's why click the red button, pause the video, click the red button, join me. You'll have a full trial to our system, and then you can follow me along step by step. So now what I'm going to do, this is the link that I want to shorten, okay? This is actually today's episode. So I'm going to right click here. I'm going to click copy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to what's called a Google URL shortener. Okay, so it's GOO.GL. This is the Google URL shortener. Simplify your links. Now, I have an account with them. As you could see here, I'm signed in. That's me, hanging out with Tommy Lasorda when he was alive. Rest in peace. And I put in my link here. I'm going to say shorten URL. And now it's shortened it, okay? So let's just go ahead and, you can't see it, but I'm clicking done. And let's bring it on up, and you see that I just created this 1 minute ago. This is my link it created. Click right here, copy short URL. Boom. And you see here it says short URL copy. So this long link here became the short little link, if you're not familiar with that. So valuable, okay? So now we're going to jump back on over to our Word doc, and we're going to change. I don't have to do replace all because there's only, I think, it's only 3 places I'm going to do this in. So we're going to highlight. Okay, so once you highlight, then I went too far, and I'm going to do a Control V to paste. And that's basically it, okay? Highlight and Control V to paste my link in there. And I'm going to show you why we go ahead and do that, okay? Highlight, Control, actually there's a few more spots. There's the Facebook message here, okay? Yeah, I'm going to replace the whole Facebook message with it. And that's it. That's the only places that I have to go ahead and do this. Okay, I'm not going to do it in my email swipe, because in my email swipe, what I do, I don't like to put a link shortener in the email swipe, because it doesn't, a lot of the email providers like Yahoo and Gmail and MSN or Outlook, they just don't like, you know, link shorteners, because they're not sure where they're sending their customers, their users. So I'd rather use the whole URL. And then what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and hyperlink it, so it's actually not within the email itself. It's just nicely hyperlinked. I'll show you that as I showed you yesterday. So let's go ahead and go through our daily assignment, okay? So the first thing it says to do Twitter, Instagram messages. I do Twitter last. I'll show you why. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to post to LinkedIn, Google, Plus, and Facebook. So what we're going to take this here, okay, all the way up to the link. And I'm going to click Control C or right click, because you could see it, and do copy. We're going to jump on over to Facebook. And while Facebook loads, then it's going to say, what's on your mind? And I'm going to Control V. Now check this out. Facebook is going to actually pull in the image of the actual daily shortcut 24. See, it pulled it in. And you really, let's go ahead and scroll up. See, it pulled it in. You don't see it until I post it. Now, when I post it, it's got the image there, okay? Now, let's just kind of hold it there for a second. Let's go ahead and jump on over to Google+. Google+ does the same thing. What's new with you? And I'm going to just go ahead and post that. It pulls in the image. Any day now. That's all. So there it goes. Okay. Post. And last but not least, we're going to jump on over to LinkedIn. Share an update. Okay. And post it in. LinkedIn does the same thing. It pulls in the image. Just makes it for a nicer, a nicer post when it's got an image associated with it. Okay. So I'm done with that. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go back on over to Facebook here. Now, Windows 7, Windows 10 has a nice feature in it. It has something called snipping tools. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open up snipping tools. Now, I'm not sure what, what the Mac uses, but you can do a search within your Windows 7 or Windows 10 for start typing Windows tool in the start search bar, and it should bring this up. If it doesn't have it, you can probably actually download this from the Microsoft website. But really, all I'm doing here is watch. I'm going to highlight. I want to take a screen image of just this portion of the screen. I just want to take the image. So this is so cool. You could use this in anything you want. I use this to create homemade Valentine's Day cards, birthday cards for my kids. It's just kind of cool. So now what we're going to do is we're going to say edit, copy. Now we're going to jump on over. Let's go over to our Word doc. I want to put it into my Word doc just to make it simple. Okay, and go like that. Now we want to do our Twitter. Now the reason why we did it this way is because Twitter does not pull in the image. So I'm going to tweet the first message, Control C, that you did not see me do. Okay, so I'll right click and copy so you could see it. And then we're going to jump on over to Twitter. And Twitter's pretty cool because it tells you, you only got, 140 characters that you could do. So that's another reason why you want to shorten the link, because that link in and of itself would have certainly taken up those. I got 7 characters left. Now check this out. When we put the image in, we're going to lose more characters. So I still have the snipping tool saved. So let me just do a copy from here. Copy. And now I'm going to go into the negative characters left here. Watch. So I got negative 17 characters left. So now this is what I basically do. I'll go in and I'll take this tweet that we're giving and I'll just change it around. So the first thing is all the U's I change to you'll. Okay. So I'll change this to 1. And it tells me I'm still 13 characters over. And you need to do the change everything. In your life. I could take out the at. You'll be amazed how simple it is. Okay, I could take out the colon. Okay, so we're trying to get down to the 140 characters. That's all it is. And take out the. What's one thing you need? We need one more character. What's one thing you need to do to change everything in your life? You'll be amazed how simple it is. So I'm going to take out a space between something. You know what? Let's take out the apostrophe for what's. Now I'm at 0. Now I'm good to go. What's one thing you need? Now go ahead and tweet this. And you'll see that'll be on my Twitter page with the image. Okay? So it just makes it more engaging. That's the reason for that. So now let's go back to the daily checklist here. And let's see what the daily checklist is telling us. So the daily checklist said to go ahead and watch the daily shortcut, which I already did. I'm not going to watch it with you watching me watch it. So you're going to want to watch it. So if you're watching this video, you click below and you'll have the link to it. Enter comments. I did not do that. Sorry. So I'm not interested in winning the book, but I do usually enter a comment just to let Dave Wood and the Empower team know, hey, this is pretty cool stuff. Now send your email message. So what we want to do here is, here's our email swipe. The swipe is actually done for us. So let's go ahead and copy this, okay? And again, this is also in my Word doc. If we go look at my Word doc, that actual swipe is in there, okay? There it is, see? The one word every human needs, yada, 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 yada. So, except it's not populated with my info. So when you go to the back office, it's actually got my name in it, so it's very simple to do. Now you say, how do I send an email? What do I go to, my Gmail, my Outlook, whatever? Well, if you're looking to make money online, what you need to be doing is you need to be collecting email addresses of live, engaged people. You could do it through free organic traffic, which is this will help you get, but you're going to need a place to collect those email addresses and where they actually automatically opt in through software that's designed to collect the fact that they opted in, the IP address they opted in with, the date and time they opted in with, the email address, obviously, the location, because your internet service provider provides that location. You know, whether you're in Kalamazoo, Michigan, or Brooklyn, New York, it's going to find it and it'll put, and all that information is in there. And this is all part of the CAN-SPAM laws that were put in place, originated, I think, from Canada. That's what the CAN stands for, I think, in the CAN-SPAM laws, okay, which we all follow. So let's continue on here. So what we want to do is we need an autoresponder. Here is the only autoresponder I recommend, which is the Kalatu Cloud. High inbox rate, okay, a very excellent price point entry, okay, for you, and it's so versatile and so powerful. It's amazing. You also get a video marketer, audio mail, as you can see here. Okay, we get video hosting. It's amazing. To me, it knocks the socks off of Aweber and GetResponse and Pure Leverage and GoGVO and Response Magic, which I have them all, and I'm in the process of eliminating them all. I think I got rid of Response Magic so far and Pure Leverage. So this is just it. Everything is consolidated under one roof here. And again, click the red button below. You'll have access to getting this. This won't be part of your trial, but you can get this separately. So what we want to do here is we want to send an email campaign. So I click on that. Look how simple this is. So now what we want to do, we want to send today's campaign. So we send campaign. And the subject is what? So what we're going to do here is we're going to take that and we're going to put it in, because, you know, Word puts in a lot of formatting characters into whatever it is that you're doing. Notepad doesn't put in any formatting. As you can see, it's pretty ugly here. So now we're able to go ahead and take this and it'll strip out any of these invisible formatting characters, which the email service providers don't like, and increases your spam score, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and cut this. This is your subject, okay? And contact fields, I can put in first name if I want, the home phone, whatever it happens to be. I'm just going to leave it as that. Every human, I'm going to change it around a little because everyone's been sending the same thing. Every human needs this one word. It says the same thing, but it's a little bit differently. So when they're looking at their subject lines within the email, mine might stand out a little bit more. Okay, so let's just capitalize that so I look a little bit more educated than when I actually am. We'll go here. I can send to any one of my list or just send to all of my list, which I will, okay? And I could send it later today or I can send it right now. You know, I'm going to send it later today because I just sent out an email of yesterday's blog. So I'm going to say later today, and what we'll do here is we'll do that, and then we'll put in the time is going to be let's say, you can't see this, but it's 5 p.m. Okay, now you can see it. So today, 5 p.m., it's going to send it. Okay, now what do we do? Next, because right now it's 2:55 p.m. So next, let it give it time to populate. You'll see it has this placeholder here, this fake Latin stuff. Go to Letter Builder. As soon as I go over this, you'll see bingo. It brings up my editing. Get rid of all of this stuff. Let's go back over to our notepad. Let's take all of this stuff here. Control cut. Get rid of this. I don't need you no more. Paste. Bam. Okay, and then you're just gonna go ahead and space that. Now I'm not gonna do all of the formatting in front of you, as you know, but what we're gonna do here, this is the most important thing. This is the thing I always want to show you though. Learn what it is by clicking. I don't like the word clicking this link or clicking the link below because that increases spam score, in my opinion. So I like to say this, and most people know what I'm talking about, by going here, because this is going to show up blue in their inbox. You know what? Just to make it even more, I could put in like an arrow, okay? So we'll put in bam, bam, put in that arrow. I can learn how to type it. There you go. Now I'm going to take this, my link here, and I'm going to right click, cut, and I'm going to hyperlink this. So I'm going to highlight that, click on link manager. See where I am right now, my mouse, link manager, and we're going to go ahead and paste. Well, I already got the HTTP in this. So I'm going to remove this so it's not double. Control V. Make sure that the entire delete previous version of Windows. Your computer's running low on storage space. Can free up. Oh, okay. When I upgraded to Windows 10, it probably didn't delete the Windows 7 stuff. So make sure it's got your entire ID in there. And dang, it doesn't have the HTTP. Let's put it back in. Okay. So important to test, though, guys. So important to test. So before I send this link out to thousands of people, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and open up a new page. Let's go ahead and paste it. Let's go ahead and hit enter. And there, the daily shortcut number 24. But more importantly, my full link is in there. Okay. So back over to the cloud. And the target, this says, hey, what do you want to do with it? Let's go into a new window. Okay. Click OK. And we're done. So now I got this thing here. Now they also say always like put like 3 links within all of your emails and stuff like that. But you know, this is just a quick thing. Look how short this email is. So I'm not going to put 3 links in there. It'll look kind of dorky and funky. So now we're done. Okay. Now what we're going to do, let's just copy all of this good stuff. Control C. Or let me just do it here so you can see me. And now close letter builder. Okay, so we're done. Now let's go to plain text message, okay? And we're gonna wanna put it in to your plain text message too. So Control V, boom. So now it's not hyperlinked in the in the plain text. You can't hyperlink in plain text, okay? And this, see this here, this is the recommended width. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna hit enter. And you know what, because this here starts, I'm going to do that like there, okay? So you're going to want to put your link in. Learn by going here. And what we'll do is I'm tempted to put in like the Bitly shortcut, the Google shortcut, but I'm not. I'm going to just put in my actual affiliate link itself. So let's go back over here and let's pick it up as it is. Okay, and let's go back on over to the cloud and let me do this. Put the arrow there and boom. Now you don't want to, see I went past the recommended width. You don't want to, separate that line because that's your whole link. It's got to be intact. So now my message is ready to send. I want to do some more formatting, so I'm going to hit send on that later. Let's go back on over to our, see if we completed our checklist here. And we're done. We're done. Now there's also extra credit, okay? Extra optional daily. So now you could do the blog post. So let's go ahead and take a look at yesterday's blog post that I did. So this is yesterday's blog post, cut and paste daily content checklist to follow Power Network Daily Shortcut 1 of 2. 2 of 2 is gonna, I've already got it made, but I'm gonna send it out later. And 2 of 2 is basically how to render the video and upload it. So I can go ahead and create the blog for you, but just look at my yesterday's blog, the one I sent out today, and you'll see how I created the blog post. But when you basically go into Empower Network, you click on, you go up here, and with the full trial, you're going to get full access to the Kalato Basic blog or the Premium blog, depending which trial you take. You click Access Blog, and it opens up this page here, and I could add a new post. And then when you create it and you actually look at it, this is the actual blog post. Pretty cool, right? And let's go home. Let's see what the actual blog, the home page of the blog looks like. Guys, so everything that you need to make money on the internet is online right here under one umbrella of the Empower Network. It's the high converting offer. It's the training that you need. It's a blog, an authority viral blog that you need to get into profit as soon as possible to create organic leads. It's got the autoresponder. And we've got training that's available, live training that's available to you on a multi-weekly basis, multiple times per week live training. So with that, I hope to see you on the next one. Click the link, follow this here, and 21 days makes a habit. After you've done this for at least a week or 10 days, you can do it with your eyes closed, but then you continue doing it for 21 days and it becomes a habit. Like if you don't do it, you feel like, oh, I'm missing out on something today. And that will get you into creating an income for yourself when you do daily activities, daily income producing activities. We'll go ahead and see you on the next one.